As you sit here with me now, has it sunk in?
How could it? It's surreal. And this has been a long time coming. Every single day I passed for 3, 4, sometimes 6 blocks and saw just a courtroom packed full of Captain Jack Sparrow fans.
Amber Heard has apparently relocated across the city, leaving Hollywood behind, following her famous legal battle with Johnny Depp. Yes, you heard that right. The breakdown of his marriage and the subsequent court cases is the topic of a big new book, and Johnny Depp will be the opening night headliner at the Cannes Film Festival later this month. What about Amber Heard? She has been out of the public eye since the conclusion of her defamation trial in Virginia last year, in which she was judged to have libeled her ex-husband. The Daily Mail's Alison Boshoff broke the story first, claiming that the Aquaman actress had quietly relocated herself and her 2-year-old daughter, Ona, to Spain. According to a friend, she's bilingual in Spanish and is happy there, raising her little girl away from all the noise. However, the nameless friend claims that it is not a permanent decision. While Heard has stated that she has no plans to return to work, she will probably come back when the time is right for the right project. It comes after they were sighted in Mallorca at the end of the previous year, with a resident stating at the time that Amber leads a very typical village life, as if she were a native. The news comes roughly a year after the controversial trial in which Depp sued Heard for defamation, after she charged the Pirates of the Caribbean actor with domestic assault. Amber's ex-husband Johnny claimed that a 2018 Washington Post article implied he had assaulted her and that the post had harmed his ability to work. However, she had a dramatic reversal of fortune in the United States when Depp sued her for defamation after Depp's lawyers referred to her allegations as a hoax, and the case was determined by a sequestered jury rather than a judge as in the UK. Finally, the jury sided with Depp, awarding him $10.35 million in damages, which was later reduced to $1 million in May 2022. Amber initially indicated that she would appeal the result of the trial, but it was disclosed in December last year that the former couple had resolved the case, with Amber posting on Instagram that she had made no omission and that the deal was not an act of concession. I make these choices having lost faith in the American legal system, wherein my unprotected testimony turned into entertainment and social media fodder, Heard wrote in a Facebook post. We are glad to formally close this traumatic chapter for Mr. Depp, who made it clear along the process that his aim was to bring the truth to light, stated Depp's attorney Benjamin Chu and Camille Vasquez. CNN had contacted Heard and Depp's representatives to inquire about the settlement and charitable gifts. Because the trial was well known, both sides were subjected to violent insults. It's understandable that Heard would want to go for a while. Meanwhile, prior to the settlement news, a source told People in November that Heard was spending most of her time in Europe, where she was able to just be a mother there. The trial was beyond stressful for her, and she just wanted to start fresh outside of the country, as source adds. She's looking forward to working and filming again. She was fatigued and dissatisfied with the outcome of the trial. She felt mistreated. Heard claimed in a lengthy statement when she revealed the settlement with Depp in December that my life as I knew it was destroyed by the court action, admitting she'd lost faith in the American legal system. She went on to say that she'd exhausted almost all of my assets in advance of and during the trial, which she claimed had been prompted by popularity and power rather than reason and due process. Now I finally have an opportunity to liberate myself from something I tried to leave over 6 years ago, she said about the settlement at the time. I have not admitted anything. This is not a sign of weakness. Moving forward, there are no constraints or gags on my voice. This is all behind her now, the source continues. She has a new energy and is concentrating on things she enjoys. She is preoccupied with parenting her daughter. She is with her daughter every day. They go for walks, visit parks, and spend time with their families. She hasn't been seen or heard from much since the trial, going silent on Instagram after the lawsuit was settled. According to Bischoff, Heard sold her Yucca Valley, California property in July last year for $1.1 million, nearly double what she paid for it. In October, she was sighted on a beach in Mallorca with her girlfriend Eve Barlow, who is now alleged to be her ex-girlfriend. She was said to be living in a leased property on the island at the time. She has apparently relocated to a new home outside of Madrid with her 2-year-old daughter Una. Heard hasn't worked since 2021 when she filmed Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Recently, the actor was said to have worked on the mysterious thriller In the Fire. Amber is said to have shot scenes for the new movie just last year. The Aquaman film will be released towards the end of this year. She reprises her role as Mira in the movie, which is expected to be mostly shot in 2021, after previously portraying the DC Comics character in Aquaman in 2018. It's unclear whether Heard is still dating Eve Barlow, who lives in Los Angeles and works as a writer. During her testimony last summer, she indicated that she believed her role in the film had been significantly decreased due to the unfavourable press surrounding her divorce from Depp. At the time, Warner Brothers, the studio behind the Aquaman franchise, declined to comment. Barlow appeared to hint they had split around Christmas when she posted an essay on Substack about searching for hope at the conclusion of a life-altering year. She continued, "Today I was reminded of a great verse from Khalil Gibran poetry about why strength has to be renourished and rejuvenated in ourselves, often alone." Depp issued a statement after the jury ruled in his favour, stating, "The jury gave me my life back." He also noted that 6 years ago his life, the lives of his kids, the lives of all those closest to him, and the lives of those who had supported and believed in him for many, many years were completely changed. Everything happened in the blink of an eye. And he went on to claim that false, very severe and criminal allegations were levelled against him in the media, resulting in an endless attack of nasty content, despite the fact that no charges were ever filed against him. It had already moved twice around the world in a nanosecond and had a profound impact on his life and career. He said the best is yet to come and a new chapter has finally begun. "Veritas namquam perit, truth never dies," he said, as he detailed his legal challenges. Following the trial, Depp 59 has been focused on work. According to an individual close to the actor, after the trial, Depp went on a tour with guitarist and close friend Jeff Beck, who died in January at the age of 78. He makes a comeback in the upcoming French-language film Jean de Barry, in which he plays King Louis XV against co-star and director Mai Wen. On May 16th, the film will premiere at the renowned Cannes Film Festival. As soon as his tour was over, he began filming Jean de Barry. The filming was difficult, but Johnny is excited about his comeback. An insider says, he believes it's perfect that this historical film will open at Cannes. Johnny has been living in Europe since the trial, the source continues. He has been dating but has no girlfriend. Depp recently spent a vacation on his Bahamas island Little Parrot Cay with Sandra, the widow of his buddy Jeff Beck, and Wendy, the mother of singer Joss Stone. Depp will perform at a Jeff Beck charity event on behalf of animal charities at the Royal Albert Hall in London on May 22nd and 23rd. In addition, he is set to direct the upcoming film Modi, based on Dennis McIntyre's play Modigliani, and this summer he will tour Europe with his rock band Hollywood Vampires, which comprises Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which was filmed in 2021, is due to be released in December of this year, and In the Fire, which was filmed this spring, has yet to declare a release date. So it appears that we still have a long wait to know if she's truly gone for good. So what are your feelings on the matter? Tell us in the comments.